Changeup called strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Row. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Striding in, Josh Bell. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Reynolds, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Bryant has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball, overhand curveball, and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he can rack up a pile of strikeouts.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way.
2-0. Ball in.
The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now the pitch.
No. Inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. So digging in now, Colin Moran. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Gregory Polanco.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, no ball, 2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting 7. The shortstop, number 44.
Into the box, Kevin Kramer. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a hard liner, but foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Wilson.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Count even now at 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 6. The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Nope.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Happ has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Jacob Stallings, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0. Oh, that's out.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball inside.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
.30 pitch. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
At the plate now, Jameson Taillon. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Standing in now, Eric Gonzalez. Fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Eric Gonzalez goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Brian.
Standing in, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We play 2.5. All even now at 1-1.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
1 out, nobody on. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Javier Baez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Kipnis ranging to his right. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in, Colin Moran. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Called strike 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Yeah.
Left side, but well foul. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. On to second goes Hayward. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-2 ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and one, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. The 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Three and 0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Two runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Polanco will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We're through 4. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kramer. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0. Aye. 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 1-0 the count. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That evens it up 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The pitcher, number 50, Jameson Taillon.
So coming to the plate, Jameson Taillon. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
So here's Adam Frazier. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Stepping in now, Eric Gonzalez. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order through 5, all even at 2-2. Digging in once again, Bryan Reynolds. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Josh Bell the next to hit. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here. Into the box, Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
So it was a swinging strike 3. Gregory Polanco sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Standing in now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. The 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Pirates strand a couple. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now. Ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now here it comes. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Wilson Contreras.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Moran has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The center fielder, number 8.
Stepping up now, Ian Happ, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Happ is a batting line residing in the 230s. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Two out, bases loaded. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Jacob Stallings. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the seventh. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rowan Wick is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Bodie is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
David Bodie.
Kevin Newman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Kevin Newman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right, and that is through for a base hit, and the move to the bench will pay off handsomely, and the run is in to score from third.
Now batting.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
So striding forward now, Eric Gonzalez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Now batting, Bryan Reynolds. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good break to that one, and he's in command. 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bryant is there, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 2. Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Feliz.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strike. And I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, David Bodie. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And that brings up Javi Baez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt. especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Robbie Urlacher.
In now, Jason Hayward,
The right fielder.
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And it's fouled away. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And there's a base hit on the line. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Number 2, Nico Hoerner.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs lead this one 6-3. Kyle Ryan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Josh Bell.
Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bodie arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's the 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Colin Moran goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Polanco.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Striding into the box, Ian Happ. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The center fielder.
First offering on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Polanco on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready now, Jason Kipnis, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Standing in now, David Bodie. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Pirates 3. Dan Winkler comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 43. Yeah, Winkler.
New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Kevin Kramer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. It's out, 1-1.
Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. For the current campaign, Stallings hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
No one out with a runner at second. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away.
Now back.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Cole Tucker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for Pittsburgh, number 3, Cole Tucker.
This is popped up near second base. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Now back, left fielder, Adam Frazier.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Frazier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
2 outs here with a runner at third. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Right back to him on the mound. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-3 the final score today. The Chicago Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Rowan Wick gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Dan Winkler earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.